Hi, it's Chris Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com, the ChrisVossShow.com. Here at Blog Post, I want to share, of course, with you the latest in social media and technology. We have all the major phone companies that send us phones to review, so be sure to like our video and subscribe to us on YouTube. These are going to be two phone comparisons and versus we're doing between the AT&T HTC One versus the AT&T Samsung Galaxy S3. We're going to see which one's faster here according to Geekbench 2. We're going to run two runs of the score and go to amzn.to benchmark app and see how that also plays out. Now, the purpose of these videos is, for the most part, these are faster updated devices on the new devices such as the HTC One. They usually have faster processor speeds, etc., etc. But the idea here is if you have a Samsung Galaxy S3, you want to see it grading to a certain phone, we've done a video comparison so you can kind of get an idea as to how this phone might work best for you. Or if you have a phone at home that you're considering either of these two items, you can get an idea as to how they both perform. So let's go ahead and compare these. Thanks to AT&T for loaning us the phones. We have the Geekbench 2 app set up here. You can see the HTC One. It's a newer phone, just come onto the market. 1080p screen, front-facing speakers, very beautiful hardware case and everything else. We have the Samsung Galaxy S3 that's been very popular. Some people complain about it being plasticky. It has a lot of older hardware and everything else. I think it's a year old or so, but it's still a great phone and a lot of people really like it. So let's see how this two play out. We have the Android 4.1.2 system on here, and the latest we can get on the S3, the 4.1.1 on the S3. Now we have the Qualcomm Snapdragon 1.7 gigahertz processor on here as opposed to the 1.51 gigahertz processor on here. So let's see how these guys both play out, what their scores are, and we're going to compare the two of them side by side. And be sure to like the video and subscribe to us on YouTube. We make numerous hundreds of these videos, if not, we're approaching thousands probably, of videos that we make, and we do a lot of product reviews and phone reviews. So you can see all the latest, coolest gadgets and techwear. Be sure to go to our website, thechrisvossshow.com. That'd be cool too, where you can see all the toys and tech things we review and test out. And we should have results here in a second. I sound like a doctor, don't I? We should have your results here in a second. Oh, you have urinary tract infection. Okay, so the HTC One came in with a score of 2467. This is a good score, although we have seen the HTC One score as high as 2700. We're not sure why it's doing this in the phone. We've cleared out as much stuff as we can. Going in the background, 2467 compared to the S3, 1387. So you can kind of see the difference there between each of these and how they performed. And I wish they would decide which, with Android, that the back button should just be on one part of the phone or one side of the phone as opposed to every company being different. That would be quite nice. So like I said, this is a great way to determine which phone you may be considering upgrading and how they might compare if you have this choice. And the HTC One is, of course, a very, very beautiful phone from AT&T. I really like the front-facing speakers. The 1080p screen is immaculate. It has one of the highest PPIs, I think, on a phone in the marketplace currently. So it's got a really great screen. The HTC UI I'm not a big fan of. I like the Samsung's UI better, and the new customizations that they've done with the S4 definitely have some good stuff. But it's a great phone. I would say it's my number 2 phone of all my favorite phones that I have currently in the 1080p screen production market right now. So once again, 2494 and 1386 with the HTC One comparatively. Let's go to the ANTUTU benchmark, and the ANTUTU benchmark is another benchmarking app that's kind of the de facto go-to app that people look at when it comes to seeing how well phones perform. So here you can see the breakdown. We pulled the scores in the ANTUTU. We got 19,667 on the HTC One, 10,985 on the Samsung Galaxy S3. So, all very cool, very interesting. That gives you your tests between the two. Be sure to like our video and subscribe to us on YouTube. And also be sure to follow us on our channels and go to the ChrisVossShow.com amzn.to. Thanks for coming by, and thanks to AT&T for providing the phones for us. You can find both of these, the HTC One at AT&T.com and the Samsung Galaxy S3. Even though it's an older phone, it's still selling incredibly well and very popular. Thanks for coming by. Be sure to check out the other versions of comparisons we're doing on our YouTube channel and the ChrisVossShow.com.